Hello everyone, it's Sapphira. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing my second Q&A video and I'm sorry for taking so long to get around to doing the second one. And I'm actually so behind now, I think I've got enough to make maybe a third and a fourth Q&A video as well. But anyway, let's get on with the second one for now. The first question is, how do you pronounce your name? Well, brace yourself because my name is pretty long. My full name is Sapphira Juliana Van Dorn, and that's how you pronounce it. The next question is, do you like to cook, and what is one of your go-to recipes? I like to cook, but I'm the only person in the house who does any cooking, so it's not like a hobby or something to me. It's something that it kind of becomes a chore sometimes, but basically I like it. And I'd say my go-to recipe is spaghetti bolognese. It's easy, I guess. I mean, I'm used to doing it. I probably make it about once every 2 weeks or even once a week sometimes, and it always turns out quite well. And you can make it last as well. Like it's one of those things that tastes better the second day, which I always like because then I don't have to cook the next day. What kind of music do you like? I listen to all sorts of music, but I don't really listen to contemporary music, so basically I like kind of old music, I guess, which is maybe a bit pretentious of me. And if you know me at all on my social media or know me in person, then you probably know that I really like the Wiggles. I'm a big fan of the Wiggles, so I do listen to the Wiggles a lot. And I guess the other main type of music I listen to, apart from the Wiggles, is like 50s music, so rock and roll and rockabilly, and even just some like popular songs, like ones by Doris Day or something like that. The 50s is the era I'm really interested in at the moment. What pets do you have? I have one pet at the moment. He is a ginger cat called Clovis, and he was a stray and he wandered into my house about 4 years ago, and he's been here ever since, and I love him very much. What's something about yourself that someone may be surprised to learn? One thing I think you might find surprising, given how I dress now, is for a while I refused to wear skirts. I would only wear trousers. And unfortunately this phase coincided with my growth spurt, when I went from being one of the smallest people or girls in the class to being one of the tallest. And so that was pretty bad for my mum. She'd take me shopping one weekend and buy me a pair of trousers because I wouldn't wear a skirt. And then by the next weekend when I went to wear them, they'd be half an inch too short. So she was always pretty annoyed with me about that. But luckily at that time it was a very fashionable era, and you could like put some fringing or something around the hem of your jeans, and that was quite fashionable, and that would also increase the length of them. So she used to do that for me, just so that I could wear my trousers for longer than a week. The next question is, are you more retro than Lolita these days? Well, I'm kind of 50-50, I guess. I follow a lot of Lolitas on Instagram, so I still see people wearing Lolita, and that still gives me some inspiration. But I don't really read Gothic Lolita Bible anymore. I mean, that's kind of not really being published anymore anyway, but I don't look at back copies that much or anything like that. I'm more interested in seeing vintage imagery, especially like 1950s, also 30s, 40s and 60s a bit. But I'm not about to get rid of my Lolita wardrobe or have a complete style change. I'm more interested in just getting influence from different places and finding new ways to wear my Lolita clothes. So I think today, like with my ponytail and everything, this is like, these are Lolita clothes, so this is Innocent World and this is Shirley Temple, but the way it's styled is a bit more 1950s looking, so I guess that's what I'm going for with my style. But I'm always kind of looking for new inspiration, so yeah, but I'm not about to leave Lolita. Who are some inspirational figures for fashion? At the moment, for about the past year, I've been really influenced by Brigitte Bardot. I used to think that she was like really sultry, and I'm used to seeing those pictures of her with the pale eyebrows and lots of dark eyeliner and long blonde hair. But I think it was on Instagram, saw a picture of her when she was very, very young, and she still had brown hair, and she had a really cute hairstyle. So it was like short at the front, like almost like an Italian cut with lots of curls, and then a long ponytail at the back. And she looks really sweet, and she studied ballet, so there's pictures of her in ballet poses and wearing ballet costumes and things like that, and otherwise in like very cute 50s summer dresses. And she seems to have a collection of stuffed animals, and so I think that's really cute, and I really like that look of hers. I haven't really watched any of her films, and I'm not particularly interested in her as a person. Maybe I'm not sure, it seems a bit horrible to say, but I just really like those particular pictures of her at that time in her life, and I'm getting a lot of inspiration from those. What are your thoughts on how Lolita fashion has changed over the years, and are there any styles or trends that you'd like to see revived? I guess the main change overall is that it's a lot more sophisticated these days, especially in terms of hair and makeup. I mean, when it started out, and when I started out, I feel like people use their natural hair a lot more, and we didn't use circle lenses so much, just sometimes coloured contact lenses, and not so much of the false eyelashes and stuff like that. Just looked a bit more natural, I guess, and also the way that the models are presented, they looked more natural. But maybe that's just a general change over all fashion. But maybe I'd like to see a little bit more of that natural style coming back. I think that would be nice, and I think that is to a certain extent happening in mainstream fashion, in Japan anyway, maybe not so much in the West where it's still very like full on, and lots of like, I don't know, really behind with makeup trends, but you know, like highlighter and contouring and the HD brows and stuff like that. So maybe some more natural things would be nice again. Because I'm lazy, maybe. Maybe that's the main reason, because I can't be bothered to do all that. The final question is Metamorphose your favourite brand? And if not, which one is? Meta is really special to me. It was the first brand that I bought, and my favourite dress is a Metamorphose one. It's the blue gobelin print jumper skirt, and that was really like, I guess maybe could have been the second brand item I bought actually. So Meta is really special to me. I really like them a lot. All the crazy stuff that they've done and all the prints, and I really like their old school stuff, like the Velveteen series and things like that. I really like. But I'm not really sure if it's my favourite brand. Probably Innocent World is my favourite Lolita brand, because their aesthetic is really like, my perfect image of Lolita is Innocent World. And of course I really like Jane Marple, but Jane Marple is kind of borderline not Lolita, so if you're asking about Lolita brands, then I guess I would have to say Innocent World is my favourite. So we've come to the end of the questions I'll be answering today. If you have any more for me, then please put them in the comments, or you can leave a comment on my Instagram, or just anywhere, my Facebook. I think that's all linked in the description box. And thank you very much for watching today. I hope you found it interesting. And again, I'm really sorry for taking a long time to get around to this. I usually make videos when Lawrence is at a creche, which he goes to once a week, but obviously that's been closed because of the whole coronavirus situation for a long time now. So I'm going to have to find some ways of making more videos and producing more content while looking after Lawrence completely full time. So wish me luck, and thank you very much for watching again, and please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please also consider subscribing if you like this kind of thing, and I'll see you next time. Bye!